Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this will be a weekly tarot reading for my Virgos for the week starting November 15, 2019. And if you'd like to book me for a private reading, the information below the video. Hi, my Virgos. Welcome. Thank you for staying and subscribing to my channel. And welcome to my new subscribers. This is a general reading, okay? Before reading your cards, I always meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, okay? And so let's see what Spirit has to say for you this week for my Virgos. Okay. Ooh. Very good energy here. I mean, for my Virgos that are waiting for some decision, a legal decision, or I have applied for some type of certification, something also permit, something related to a profession or some titles is going to go your way. And this, you were waiting for this for a while and it's coming towards you. You know, my Virgos, those that are already attached, is kind of interesting because I do see love around you. Yes, it could be certainly, your current partner, but I do see something new regarding love, okay? You're being acclaimed right now at work. You're receiving a lot of business. Business is good actually at this moment, okay? And Queen of Pentacles, she is really the do-it-all queen, okay? So for some of my women, you could be very busy right now. Some of my Virgos, like career is looking really good, especially if you in the public eye. You may not be in the public eye, but you could be a public figure or have some type of like influence, and you're gonna look good this week, my Virgos. I feel like, again, there's different, but, be careful because here with the Seven of Wands, you still have competition. Yes, competition is still at your back, okay? Essentially, I feel like they want what you have, but they don't know how hard and how long you have been preparing for this. And I feel that the people that are competing with you could be the competition for love, competition for work, competition in business. They really cannot reach you right now because you're not elevated because of what others are saying, although others are saying great things about you right now. A lot of appreciation, a lot of accolades, but mostly because of the path that you've been on, right? And that's what people are understanding with the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who deserved their spot. They deserve their spot because they have been very, very diligent in going forward in their life, in their ambition. So essentially, if you wanted to have a relationship working, or you told yourself, you know what, I'm going to make my marriage, I'm going to transform this relationship, I'm going to fix this issue in my family. Like this, things are going really good. And if it's not done, like your intention are going to be really, really valuable for others here. Okay. Your words also, judgment is like whatever reasoning you're bringing back, if it's in the, because judgment, it could be the other way too, right? For my cross watchers, it could be that there's some Virgos energy that are just going to, but things are going really well for my Virgos. But I was saying it could be for my cross watchers, Virgos energy, or just been meeting some type of, I've been working really hard in establishing themselves in the relationship or grounding themselves. They will see the fruit of their labor this week. It's coming out. It's going to be seen also. Other people will know. Like that could actually be an accumulation of accolade or an award. Okay. Ooh. I have to say, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse next to the Judgment, you have some stiff competition. There's someone, men or women, it could be like for you, my man, like you have like an air sign that actually wants what you have, okay? It could be just that maybe I feel also that it could be someone that you have worked before, like a partner before. And that partnership is watching you. Someone does not feel that you deserve the spot that you are claiming, or that are mostly, it's not really that you're claiming. I feel like people are putting you on the pedestal here. There is, of course, jealousy, inevitable, right? And I feel like jealousy is coming from someone who just don't believe the things that you say about yourself, who feel that you've been hiding some truth, or that you have some skeleton in your closet, because it's looking at the death card in the reverse. So there's someone who really does not believe the authenticity that you bring in others' life, or what you claim to be. Okay, Four of Pentacles, looking at the Seven of Wands. Here, you're not ready to take actions, but you're hearing and you're looking at things. Okay, in fact, you're hearing a lot of things. People are just slipping some information. It's like you're having a normal conversation, and it's like someone is admitting to something. You're like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling me that. Okay. And with the Four of Pentacles looking at the Seven of Rods, I feel like you still don't feel that you have that really stable ground where you could actually grow, but you're still working on establishing it. It's going to be very strong, okay? And that could be literally you building a house, or you working on real estate right now, okay? And if you are working in real estate, I feel there's something that has to do with like a house or property or location, maybe like a vacation house. For some of you that's been like renting apartment, I think like do you have a strong possibility within the next maybe weeks, maybe in January, to actually increase your asset here? But you're keeping this to yourself. You're really being very, very diligent right now, okay? Because you understand that, it's hard for you to know who around other people that you're dealing with at work, at school, in your family even, who's really on your side, who's cheering you, or who's really trying to, give you a stick for you to fall. It's really hard for you to fall, for you to understand people's intentions right now. That's why you're keeping yours close to your chest, because you're not sure yet. You do understand that there's some people that are not supportive, and those that are not supportive of kind of like their energy are kind of heavy, because they could be breathing down your neck, meaning that they're watching your step. They want you to make a mistake here, my Virgos. Mm. Two knights here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Rods. Some people may think that you do not have enough experience to get to the pot of gold that you're going to be uh, advancing towards. Some people are really having issues with what's happening. I'm not sure why. I feel that there's a little, or like there's like, it's really black or white. There's no gray. There's sympathy or just straight out no sympathy. Okay. I feel that, for those that are not necessarily doing well in terms of finance, or that are seeking a direction in their work career, I feel that after the Mercury retrograde, which is like at the end of November, things going to be clear. There's an opportunity coming your way. You might have to go and learn something. You might have to add a skill. And that doesn't mean necessarily go back to school. It could, but it could be just like you might have to read on something. You might have to research something. You might have to really get to know something, increase your knowledge. If something's going to get your attention, and you're going to feel that you may not have enough intel to really dive, to really understand what is being shown to you, and you're going to dive deep. Be careful, my Virgos, because like I feel that there's some scattered energy here, where you may just go towards many direction, or you just gonna start this, stop. Like you're gonna really, there's some change in your routine that are taking place. Some of them they don't, are not necessary. Some of them you need to keep. So I do see that you want to involve, you want to set yourself into a different type of like category in terms of how you care for yourself, how you heal your mind, how you heal your soul. Maybe also it could be that you're in a mentor position and like you understand that, it start from you. Okay. But I feel like there's a lot of scattered energy. It's very important that you really do not, how can I say, uh, example, if you're having some health issues and someone is telling you, well, someone, I'm not saying a doctor, I said someone is telling you, well, that seems like this and that, and then you go full-fledged, you jump in, you start reading on it, and you don't stop, and that's it for you. That's what it is. Like, that's not the way to go. You really have to, do your research here, and you're good at that, okay? You really have to invest time in learning here. It shows learning, okay? Something that has to do with, your home, your family, yourself also. Something could be that you have to dig deeper in your spirituality here, okay? Wheel of Fortune in a reverse, it's just that I feel with the two knights beside, it's just that a lesson hasn't been fully completed for you. And it's like kind of normally you're right on time, my Virgos, but I don't know why I feel like time is an issue here. Okay, you might have like till a few weeks to really, because after that you'll be judged. Okay, and the judgment is gonna come very strong. So really try to adapt. And I say adapt because there's some changes that uh, you want to establish in your daily routine, but you need a lot of effort. Like you absolutely there's. I know I'm not saying that you're not working hard or doing the necessary. I'm saying that here it shows clearly that you have to work harder. There's something you need to really go harder, okay? Towards the end of the week, for some of my Virgos, and I'm not sure what's happening, where you're becoming really, I mean, next week, that's when Mercury stopped going retro, right? It's gonna slow down a little bit before it actually stay put and go back into the same degree that it was when it started going retro, which is what we call the shadow, right? Right, it goes back to the same degree, so it revisits the degrees that it's been already. And with the energy that I see is like you're gonna really have to something that have to do with your relationship. I see the King of Rods and the Five of Cups in the reverse next to the Judgment in the reverse. Someone is gonna be very disappointed. That could be you, my Virgos, or that could be my cross watchers. But I see a disappointment in terms of a partnership. It could even be a whole family union, like the whole union of the family, and there's some type of disassociation where you may say, you know what, we're not doing this time. We're not, like, you're just not going with the group. You're taking a position that may be odd with the others, or maybe the others are taking some position with you, some odd position which make you or makes you want to I feel here that the Judgment in a reverse with the Five of Cups in a reverse is like someone is exploring something from the past. Someone could have a lot of guilt. Someone could feel guilty about something from the past. It could be something they did to you, my Virgos, that someone feel like heavy, heavy guilt here, heavy burden. Or it could be you, my Virgos, that you're feeling guilty about something. You could be feeling guilty about a decision that you're on the verge to make, or a decision that you have made already. I feel here that whatever story or whatever guilt that you are holding on, or the burden, whoever burden is carrying, there's something that have to do with family here, or house, something that has to do with family. Could be like I know that I don't see, I see the Queen of Pentacle here, so it could be about a woman. Even if the King of Rods is in the reverse, it could be that, truth are coming out, and something that you find out could stop you in doing something, could stop some relationship, or someone will find out something about you can stop something that has to do with a partnership or a business deal. Okay, I feel that someone is really gonna be like uncooperative here. There's someone who's not cooperative at all. That could be you, my Virgos, or that could be like a boss or some type of. It doesn't mean, but sometimes it's funny because I see like another public figure. Like I don't know why they're telling me an actor or like some type of comedian for some reason. That could be for those that are in like in that business. Like maybe you have a business and you're dealing with like some very important people, and there's someone who's just like not seeing eye to eye with you, that you're really trying to find a middle ground, or they could be working with you, and they could be finding you difficult to work with too, my Virgos. Maybe someone finds you difficult to work, okay, and that could have an effect on that person and their family, right? I hope not, because dealing with a controlling boss or manipulative boss or condescending boss could really affect that someone way outside of their job. But the Five of Cups is in the reverse. That tells me that there's a lack of cooperation and really wanting to get along here. I don't think I don't think it could be that two people at work are really there's some competition, and someone did something really bad. It's going to come out. Someone did something for the other to fall down, or there's someone was trapped, or someone lied. Whatever was done, it was in a purpose solely to really affect someone negatively. Judgment is in the reverse. To affect someone's reputation, I see the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Rods. Some talk, some conversation, okay, that was happening behind the scene. It could be you, my Virgos. Maybe you're trying to make something happen. You try to protect someone, because King of Rods in the reverse normally he's a protector. In the reverse, he's the one who created trouble. Okay, let's see here. Emperor in the reverse, King of Swords, and Ten of Swords. Well, the good news, and it's the end. The end. Even someone is holding on. I think like there's a King of Swords. It's like there's an air sign who's holding on. There's a lot of people that are really curious about you. They're trying to really dig in. And I find that some of them are like going really deep to find something about you, your name, your date of birth, your where you live. I'm not sure what the intention is with that. I don't think it's necessarily good. The Emperor is in the reverse, so it's not someone who's coming from a good place, who has an understanding and experience you know, of life, who have accumulated or gained. It's just, there's someone who wants to skip a step, someone who wants to go really quickly in trying to position themselves as a powerhouse here, okay? And if it's in a relationship for my Virgos, let's say like you started a relationship, or you looking at someone as a potential partner, like don't go too fast. Don't really. It's not even going too fast. I feel that you might go out of your way to really search that person, where they're from, what they're doing, their credential, their experience. I don't know. There's around you, it could be you, but around you, I feel that someone has like some type of doubts. Someone is doubting someone skills. Someone is doubting someone authenticity. And the King of Swords, be careful, because if there is speculation and it happened to be lies, or there's something that person is gonna, the King of Swords, this one is very direct, and he's just gonna put everything straight up in the most harsh ways Okay, so there's definitely red tape here where I don't recommend that if you're at work, you go in a computer or you just go and do a search, like, because there's people watching you. There's people watching you. You could be the one watching others as well. There's definitely intrigue and interest in you. This is really not about love. It could be about love, although, I have the Five of Cups in a reverse here, and this is really truly um, the only cup card that I have, okay? So I do feel that, what is happening is you're creating a path of your own, okay? Even if you may not be as active now that you have been, let's say, the first 6 months of the year, but for some reason right now, this is when your work is being talked about, discussed, viewed, reviewed, revised, and some big players are among you right now. You are on another level, okay, where other people are looking at you. Well, like, where are you coming from? I didn't hear from you. But anyways, I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Virgos, and let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.